Yo, here we are, week 10, midway point of the NFL season. Madden, unfortunately, took another L last week with the Titans-Chiefs game, and was a little closer than I thought it was going to be in real life, but it is what it is. Chiefs get the win, Madden got the L, but we move on. And we're going across the seas. I know I didn't simulate any of the London games, but I figured, hey, why not? Let's do the German game, which is this Sunday. It's Seattle, Tampa Bay, in Munich, Germany. So without further delay, let's opt to it. The first time the NFL is playing in Germany for regular season.
And for the first time ever, Germany will play host to
an ironically, this game might be a little closer than everybody was anticipating. Seattle, I think I had Seattle. I mean, I'm going to look at my mid-season recap, and who I think, you know, this is we're halfway through the season, so we got to do our mid-season report. Okay, and I think I had Seattle a 500 team. I think they would have been fine. And obviously I had Tampa Bay a little higher up on that list. So.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can.
But I know I'm not the only one that thought that.
Touches that determines things these days.
So, but, say this and say this again, I don't really care for the NFL playing in Europe. Regular season games, especially. Preseason, don't mind that. We still have a Mexico game coming up.
First ever regular season game in Germany, and we're underway here in Munich. Taken in at the 3.
So.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. As Seattle's offense comes onto the field, we'll see a 10-year veteran under center. Guy who broke into the league as a starter back in 2013, Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
But, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Anyways.
They'll run here with a rookie second-round pick, Kenneth Walker. And that's to the 30. It'll be second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
But anyways, like I was saying, like I don't care for them playing regular season games in Europe because, you know, it throws everything off.
Throwing now is Geno.
For the players, you only play one game a week. All these games do matter, and you're flipping your schedules all around. And I don't know if Seattle and Tampa Bay have a bye next week. I'll have to look that up. But like earlier in the year, you know, Minnesota, New Orleans, they didn't have a bye next week. I don't think. Didn't Minnesota? I think Minnesota had their bye already. I would have. Green Bay and New York, the Giants, they didn't have their byes.
He is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10.
Oh, man. I'll give up a Walker.
No gain.
He's helped my fantasy team out.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss.
Okay, so what I want to see
was able to
is...
knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down.
You know, the Vikings and the Saints, they both played, so yeah. And I think,
not let him get any further downfield.
because then you have the Broncos and Jacksonville, Denver and Jacksonville. And Denver took a bye, Jacksonville did not.
This is the tight end fan. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Ran a perfect defense in this
So,
situation.
and like, I know the commissioner's like, oh well, maybe we'll have another division over in Europe. And it's like, what? How do you make that work?
Great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
And like, I understand the commissioner Goodell wanted to expand the NFL. They had NFL Europe, which was their developmental league, to be honest. Mainly played in your Germany area at the end of its run. Played in late spring, and between training camp and mini camp or OTAs or whatever, and it was only 6 teams. Shucks.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
I don't even remember myself, but I mean, it had a nice blend,
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course, at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady.
His blend was just right, in my opinion. But then, Commissioner Goodell, he wants, no, we want the real thing over there. Okay. But, like I said before, I would rather see, if you want to play in Europe, just go back to NFL Europe. Have 6-8 teams, headquarters over there, and play it during the summer, outside the NFL regular season. I know you want to expand the NFL internationally, but I don't think having regular season games in Europe is the way to do it, in my opinion. I know they've been doing it for over 2007 was the first year, and it's 2022, so they've been doing this for 15 years now. And for the first time in 15 years, the Packers finally went to London, and it didn't turn out well. But I digress. I'm just not a big fan of them playing in Europe for the regular season.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50.
That's just my opinion. I know others have. Everyone has their own. It's just a big old. So yeah, here we go. Week 10. We got 9 more weeks. I can't do math. We got 9 more weeks to go. And we're gonna look at NFL standings. We're gonna look at what my I already know my preseason predictions are.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And we're going to look at what the playoffs look like now. We're going to look at the playoff picture every week from now on. Pretenders, contenders, and so forth.
Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
So, to start the season, I know I was on my high horse with my team, the Green Bay Packers, but boy, oh boy, I've hit reality check. Let's see. I did write down what. Man, this is. Oh man, got that way wrong.
Ball up to the 35.
Okay, so
as they come up on first and
Madden,
10.
they had. This is how they had it. They had Buffalo
Brady.
in the
Oh,
AFC.
he's thinking end zone for Evans. And
On the
this
AFC
is
side, they
Rice.
had Buffalo,
Oh, boy. A
Pittsburgh,
chance for a big play early, but
LA
he did not
Chargers,
secure it.
No
Tennessee
surprise at
Titans.
all. They're looking for the big man
Okay,
early
as your
in this
division
one.
winners and
The
one
only
Super Bowl.
surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the
Pittsburgh,
pass.
come on, Chargers.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a
It's
second and
believable,
10.
but they've been banged up.
Back to throw.
And then you had Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Indianapolis. And oh my
This is what
God,
defensive
maybe
coaches
talk
have
about
to do to
Indianapolis a little bit.
every
The
single
second head
ball
coach
game.
to get
Get
fired
hands on
mid-season.
every throw in coverage. They wanted deflections.
On the
They wanted
NFC
knock
side,
aways.
they had
Pick
Dallas,
it yourself if you can,
Green
but
Bay,
at least knock it down and
Tampa
guarantee it's
Bay,
incomplete.
San
This
Francisco.
offense was on the
And they had
move.
Philly,
Now two
Washington,
straight
and
incompletions
Minnesota.
have them looking at 3rd and 10.
I ain't gonna say their records. I
Brady.
know I should, but oh, fumble!
Oh, here he lost the football.
So San Francisco, Dallas, Philadelphia, Minnesota. Okay, yeah. San Francisco's still in that mix because that NFC West is kind of whooping. But Green Bay, they predict them to go 11-6 and win the North. Well, they're 3-6. They have to win their last 7 games.
And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule
Yeah,
of thumb
Minnesota
is when you play
10-7.
like that
They're
occurs?
6-1
You know who
right
usually
now.
recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll
Oh, that's a long one to try.
So this will be spotted on the midfield
That's
logo.
low. No good.
It's a 58-yard attempt.
Oh, yeah. Madden's not too bad off.
Anyway, it's no good, and this will remain a
Now,
scoreless
my
game.
predictions.
Well, Brandon,
In the
anything
AFC.
beyond 50, you start
I
rolling
had
the
Buffalo,
dice a bit. And once you get up around 57,
Tennessee,
58 yards, the chances of making it go down
Kansas City,
dramatically. And sure enough, this one
Baltimore.
winds up no good.
Which
Seattle's
is,
offense
I
coming
think at
back
the
onto
moment,
the
looking
field,
pretty
ready for
good.
their second
Then I
drive.
had,
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that
I
reset
had Denver.
button between possessions. Last time out,
I really
they
thought
had
Russell
to punt
Wilson was going
away.
to bring
This
it.
time hoping to finish this
He
thing
ain't
off
riding.
in the end zone.
Indianapolis, that's not happening either. They got banged up and not healthy. And then New England.
Two sides to
so
every coin. This is
plausible.
the bad side of missing the
NFC
50-yard
side, well,
yarder.
you know,
Now
I
they
was
start
high
at the
horse on my
38.
Packers. That ain't. I got Tampa Bay, you know, come
Here's
on.
Walker to start the drive.
So,
And he is
that's
met
not
in
good.
his
And I got the
tracks
Rams.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Nope.
That's William Golston there who fought his way in to make the play.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive.
Right,
on the
and then
first play,
Dallas.
second drive, you end up
Okay,
going backwards.
yeah.
I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And San Francisco, Detroit, that ain't happening. I thought I took all that hype from the
So the opening play of the drive goes
Hard
backwards.
Knocks,
Now they'll
and
come
then New
up on
Orleans.
2nd and 12.
So yeah, I'm not looking so good. In my Super Bowl pick does not look good either. Green Bay, Buffalo, half of it
This
does.
complete to Lockett.
But let's actually look at what the current standings are.
They were looking to throw,
After
holding on the big
9
right
weeks
tackle.
of play.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay.
Oh, man,
you get it
that
out on the
AFC
shoulders, get 'em
East.
wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And to the 42-yard line
So
here and
this
brought
is
down
what
there.
the playoffs look like
That
right
doesn't
now.
have to gain big yardage
In
to
the
be an
AFC, you got
impactful
Buffalo
play, because if you get those pass
with the number
rushers
1 seed,
second-guessing
followed by Kansas
themselves,
City because they
then
beat them
might get hit
head-to-head,
with a screen.
followed by
Maybe you
Baltimore
wind up slowing
and
them down
Tennessee.
just a step, and if you do that, that's a win
Then
for
your
that
3 wildcard teams would be the New York Jets, Miami,
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
and LA Chargers.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't been a corner that's worth this salt yet that ever
On the flip
makes
side, in the
worry
NFC,
about man coverage.
the Eagles,
How about
Philadelphia,
through there, breaking that
they're
pass
8-0.
up?
I didn't think they'd be this good. I had them going
Here's
8-9.
Michael Dixon now to punt.
Minnesota 7-1. Seattle is the leader in the West at
First kick
6-3.
47. This one looks good as well.
And in the South, Tampa Bay at 4-5. That South
And a nice
sucks.
special teams job here. This is going to be
And
down
the three
inside
wild
the
card teams
10
would be Dallas at 6-2, New York Giants 6-2,
Absolutely love
and
the
San
flexibility
Francisco
of these
at
partners. Their leg
4-4.
drive, able to get it way up in the air.
Well, my Packers
and that
are
allows the run team to
3-6.
get down there and down
12th
it
best team
inside
in
the
the
10 because
NFC.
they've
Only
had some
4
time.
teams worse than them.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Now,
Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
the lead.
And it's early in the game,
the draft
so
was held
I don't
today,
think that the confidence just
1,
goes
2,
entirely
3,
out of
4, 5, 6,
running your
7,
kicker
8.
back out there.
If the draft was
But let's
held
face
today,
it, some coaches have a little
okay,
bit less patience
the
for
Texans
that
would
than
have the
others.
number 1 seed,
Let's see if they call
the
the
number
game
1 pick,
differently now in terms of
followed
what
by
they do on
Carolina,
drives and not try to settle for
Pittsburgh.
field goals.
Pittsburgh, who hasn't had a losing season since I think 2000.
And this will be a gain of
Boom.
right around 3 from the 7 out to the
20 years
10-yard
or
line.
such since the last time they had a losing record.
They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a
And
little
Mike
shallower
Tomlin,
than
who's
normal as he
been the
worked
head coach
straight
there
across the
since,
field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to
that
turn
wasn't his
upfield
first
and
year.
gain any yardage.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they see
2006?
right through that defensively.
No,
As he'll
2006
be
would make
hit and
sense.
taken down
Because
in
they
the backfield.
won the Super
A
Bowl.
yard in the wrong direction makes third down
It's
tougher.
2007.
Third down
Alright.
and 9.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring
Coach
down, but they do
Howard
a nice job
won
there
Super Bowl
stopping his
40.
progress and not allowing
And he
him
stuck
to get
around
back
for
to
at
the
least one
line
more
of
season. He should have
scrimmage.
retired
They'll
after
come to
that.
the
But he
line
stuck
here
around
and
one more
needing 9
season.
yards to pick up the first.
And that was 2006. So
Throwing is Brady on
2007
third
was
down. Open man is
was
counted. It's complete. And
Mike
he's
Tomlin's
gonna
first
have
year
the
as head coach?
Buccaneers
I think
first
so.
down as they're able to get the
That sounds about right. And then
conversion.
he took. But anyways, he has not had a losing record. He's never had a losing record yet. He's gone 8-8. He went 8-1 last year, I think.
But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
All right.
And that's what they just did on that play.
Like 2 years ago. No, I think that was last year. That was last year. They went 8-1. Yeah. And they would have the third pick. Detroit would have the fourth. Las Vegas would have the fifth. Chicago the sixth. Jacksonville the seventh.
Fournette, a
Arizona
first down carry.
eighth. Green Bay the ninth. And New Orleans at the 10th. That's not counting whoever traded their
Nice
first
running
round
early
pick.
on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with
Now
runs
you gotta
like
look
this
up Mike
early
Tomlin. How's
because
that?
they'll
How long
pay
he's
dividends as
been
the
head
game
coach?
progresses.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
Since
Again,
joining the
it's
Steelers in
Fournette.
2007.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third.
Yeah,
and about
okay, he's been the head
4-2.
coach since
Pretty
07.
good job
Yeah, that makes
defensively.
sense
Thought
because,
he was
like I
gonna
said,
get it, but
Coward,
they knew where that marker
he
was, and they
was-
stopped him just short of it.
What it
he
does is
was
emphasize
he
that
won Super Bowl
strategic
40
football
finally.
and situational
It
football
took
is not just played on the
him
offensive side, is it? Defense
10
understands,
years,
as you
10
noted,
years to
what
bounce
the first
back.
down marker was
He took the
and making
Steelers
sure
to
they
Super
didn't
Bowl
get there.
30.
Brady going to
They
try
lost,
and throw on third down.
and
It's caught
then
by
he
Mike
kept
Evans.
clawing and fighting his way back.
Near midfield
He
at the 49.
Get there, he got
First
back
touch
10
there for
years
Evans,
later.
good enough for a first down.
Once you get there, you don't know if you'll ever get back
I
to
still
the
get
Super
a
Bowl.
kick out of watching
You know?
quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up,
So
don't they?
you gotta appreciate
why
and
they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
you have to
Two first
treasure
downs.
it
Have a
anytime
look
you
at
get there.
midfield now on first and 10.
what we got now.
A shotgun give to Fournette.
Yeah.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Okay, so
Dropped behind the line by Shelby Harris.
The running lanes have definitely
it's
not
been a
been there for
topsy-turvy
him in the
season
first
so
half,
far.
and
So
I
now
don't
let's.
think it's all been his fault.
There's
His
been
offensive
2
line
firings
hasn't
so
given
far.
much space. A loss results
Mike
there.
Gruel, I forget how you pronounce his name, from Carolina. He got fired, what, 4 weeks in? It was relatively early in my mind.
They
And now,
step on that last play 'cause the drive has been
Colts
strong.
fired their
Now
head
it's
coach,
second and 12.
Rich, and they replaced him
Now
with
Brady.
Jeff Saturday, who was working for ESPN at the time.
And that'll wind up moving the
And everyone's
chains
saying,
again as the
well,
tackle's
you
gonna
know,
be made at the
apparently
second
Jeff
and
Saturday did this as a
4-yard
favor
line.
for
Second catch for
Jim
the
Irsay,
day, and it'll wind
and
up
that
a first down.
They're just doing that to tank. Gotta get in that Bryce Young sweepstakes. But the thing is, they're still in 3rd place in the South. They're 3-5-1. They still have a chance technically. Everyone still has a chance. No one's been eliminated from the playoffs. But I don't know.
To throw is Brady.
The Colts have been banged up. They're still trying to find their quarterback. They keep rotating, and Phil Rivers filled in for a year or so, and he did well. But Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, they both seen better days.
Back to throw here.
I mean, Carson Wentz, he has a Super Bowl ring.
Pass underneath for Fournette.
So,
And he'll be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets
and like other big surprise, like okay, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady said he was going to retire. Then a few weeks later, nope, I'm back. I don't want to spend time with my wife and kids anymore. And then now his wife's they're filing for divorce. Oh well. And then everything seems to start just fine for Tom Brady. They win. They go to Dallas to start the season. Boom, get the win. They go to New Orleans week 2. You know what? Team they've never beaten since Tom Brady took over quarterback. They finally beat them. Then Green Bay comes to town. Fought hard, low scoring game, but fell short by 2 points. Green Bay gets the win. But then they lose a close one to Kansas City. They barely beat Atlanta, but then they lose to Pittsburgh, who sucks. They lose to Carolina, who sucks. They lose to Baltimore, who sucks. They lost 3 straight, and then somehow, when it looks like they're going to lose their 4th straight against the LA Rams. 4th down, 4th and goal. No. But the Rams couldn't run out the clock. Have to punt the ball back to Tampa Bay, and what does Tom Brady do? Takes them to what, 60 yards, I think. I heard. And I forget how much time. And it was just, I didn't watch the game, but when I saw that, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought how my day was going, at least I know Tom Brady was going to lose and so forth. Nope. The guy did it. He got it done. Because earlier in the day, my Packers played 4-game losing streak. Detroit has a 5-game losing streak. Green Bay played awful. Aaron Rodgers looked awful. And Green Bay had a chance at the end. 2 minutes. Yeah, 2-minute drill. All 3 timeouts. You gotta get a touchdown. You have to get a touchdown to win the game. And he just couldn't do it. He just couldn't. Aaron Rodgers couldn't do it. Receivers. And granted, Green Bay's all banged up and so forth. So, and then seeing what Tom Brady did later in the day, it's like, come on. I thought, two of the big stories of these 2 veterans, like, they're washing up, they're getting old. And Tom Brady pulled something out of his butt. And we'll see how he does in Germany on Sunday. I think Seattle's going to win. My money's on Seattle. Anyways. But going back, that's some of the big spread. Like, I didn't really think Philadelphia would be undefeated right now, 8-0. I thought they'd lose some games. Like Buffalo, let's just run down the standings real quick. Buffalo 6-2, no big surprise. Maybe who they lost to. Their 2 losses were within the division. They're 0-2 in the AFC East. They lost at Miami, and they lost. At the Jets. I think it was at the Jets.
Precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down.
Yeah, it was in New York or
New Jersey.
And I think Josh Allen suffered an elbow injury too, so we'll see how he is. And of course, who do they play? They played the Vikings this Sunday. One of the luckiest teams all year. They're 7-1, the worst 7-1 team. They're 6-1. What are they? Are they 7-1? They're 7-1. Yeah, 7-1. One of the worst 7-1 teams. You know, all that. And reality check's going to hit the Vikings soon. So enjoy it while it lasts. But Buffalo 6-2. The Jets are 6-3. And apparently there was a fan out there that did a coin flip on how the Jets season is going to do, and so far the coin's been accurate. Unless they had a tie, you know, unless that coin lands straight up, and now they think they're going to win.
Smith now to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Miami 6-3. New England 5-4. So that AFC East is much. It's similar to the NFC East. Everyone thought the AFC West, NFC West, they're going to be dominant. Look how good they're going to be. It's the opposite. It's the other coast. AFC North, Baltimore 6-3. Just where I think Baltimore's going to be, but Baltimore has a bad defense. They don't have a good defense. Cincinnati 5-4. Super Bowl hangover, maybe, but they've been real with some injuries. Cleveland 3-5. Not surprised. Not big. No big surprise. And we still have is that next week? I think that's next week.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
No.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that,
they already had their bye, so that'll be in 2 weeks.
Doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
12 game suspension.
And able to get this down inside the 15.
I'm all over the place. But anyways, that's coming up. That's coming up. Where Deshaun Watson's his suspension's going to come up. They're 3-5, not surprised. But Pittsburgh isn't a big surprise at 2-6. They didn't have a quarterback. That's my big thing is they didn't have a quarterback. They don't have any wide receivers anymore. And Mike Tomlin, if he gets 3 more losses, he'll have his first losing season in 15 years.
7 yards on the pickup there,
and I think it's going to happen. AFC South, we all knew the AFC South was going back, but I don't know why I just have that hunch feeling that Tennessee's just the best team down there. They're 5-3. I think it's just because of that Derrick Henry thing. But they don't have a quarterback. Tannehill's hurt. Willis? What's his name?
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find.
Yeah, it is Willis.
Downfield, you can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to his own blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Anyways, yeah, you didn't do too bad.
They lost the game ultimately.
But then you have they're 5-3, Indianapolis 3-5-1. I thought they'd be much better. Maybe not that much better. I felt like they'd be a little bit better because of Jonathan Taylor, but he's hurt. And I thought they had at least a competent quarterback. And now they bench him. They fire their head coach, and they're in full tank mode. Jacksonville 3-6. Give Doug Peterson some time. Give Peterson some time. And then Houston 1-6-1, just where we thought they'd be.
And it's good to make it.
Then we go to the AFC West. Kansas City 6-2, no surprise. LA Chargers, they're 5-3. Denver 3-5. Oh, and the Las Vegas Raiders 2-6. I think those two teams are a little surprising because the Raiders, they were supposed to have all the talent now. They got Devontae, they got their quarterback, they got the defense, and all that bad mojo out of the way, and they can't win games. They keep blowing them. Denver, same thing. They said that Denver was a quarterback away from making that big leap. Well, they got their quarterback, they paid him, and he can't do anything.
Down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying
and
to
on the NFC
translate it to
side,
the rest of
Philly,
your team.
Philadelphia,
Make sure that
8-0.
they stay positive. But at the same time,
I am
you wondered how are we going to move
a little
the
surprised.
football? What do we have on this play sheet?
Dallas
that can
6-2.
work?
No, I'm not
Get
surprised
back
about
to
Dallas
basics
because
is
they have
usually
a
your
highly
answer.
successful
Make sure you
coach.
find the guy who can move the ball fastest for
And
you
even
if you just
when
get it in
Dak
his
Prescott
hands.
went down, their backup got the job done. And then New York Giants, that's a big surprise at 6-2. Didn't think they'd be that good. I mean, yes, they got Saquon Barkley back, but I didn't think he was going to be that much of a game changer. But coaching does a lot. And the Commies 4-5, the Commanders.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas.
And now the big breaking news last week was that what's his name? That Daniel Snyder is looking into selling the team. And then you have all these big names like Jeff Bezos. He wants to buy. Now I'm trying to remember who the other ones. I know Robert Griffin III. He wants to pitch in to buy the team, so on and so forth. And I think it's just he says yeah, he's looking into it. And with the Bank of America say yeah, maybe help look into selling the team, but I don't think he's going to sell it. It's just a publicity stunt. But hey, 4-5. We're 4-4. They won 3 in a row. NFC North, Vikings 7-1. But I know every pendulum swings both ways. When your team has success and the other team doesn't, I was kind of thinking it might be a 2-team race with Green Bay and Minnesota, but Minnesota has their offensive weapons. They've been healthy. You know, they have their wide receivers, they have their running back, they have their quarterback, and you know they have the hottest offensive coordinator to become the head coach. So we just won a Super Bowl too.
You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Smith.
Then you have Green Bay, they're 3-6. Ugh. Losing 5 straight. My personal opinion, they should be, in my personal opinion, should, could have, would have, you know. Oof.
Is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way.
Let's see. I think they should have been 4-6 or 7-2. Green Bay should be 7-2 right now. In an ideal world, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta live with it. I've accepted Green Bay's fate many weeks ago. Instead of people right now, it's like, oh man, if they lose, how you gonna feel? How you gonna feel? How you gonna like? No, after losing to Washington, it's like, I already know we're going to lose to Buffalo next week. Detroit, you should win, but as you see, it didn't happen. And then they play the Cowboys. It's not getting easier. Chicago, they're 3-6, and they're looking on the bright side. You know, they just traded for a wide receiver. They have their quarterback somewhat. Detroit,
things, and obviously
who knows? They do play hard for Dan Campbell, but they just can't get things working, clicking. They were the worst team defensively, statistically. Ugh. NFC South. Tampa Bay 4-5. That's a shocker. Atlanta 4-5. That's a shocker. They're doing better than we thought. New Orleans 3-6. Not surprised. You still don't have a quarterback. You still don't have a healthy wide receiving core, and your head coach quit mid off season.
Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's and Carolina 2-7. Nope. They stink. Last but not least, the NFC West, you have Seattle 6-3. They're the only team with a winning record out there.
Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
I'll be surprised if this stands.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
San Francisco 4-4, the Rams 3-5, and Arizona's 3-6. I'm not surprised about Arizona.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Like everyone says, oh, they're good, and I was on the border on the fence with that, but there's your standings. Like, I'll buy Buffalo unless Josh Allen's hurt. The Jets, I don't. I think they're pretenders.
That time a
Buffalo's a contender. The Jets, pretenders. Miami, I have more faith in Miami than I do with the Jets. Baltimore, I think they're contenders, but it's just so they can win the AFC North. Cincinnati, they're hurt. They're in that limbo. They're contenders for the North, but that's about it. AFC South, Tennessee, they're kind of pretenders. Just like last year. They number one seed in the AFC, one and done.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Kansas City, they're contenders. We know this. Chargers, they're pretenders.
To the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
I know I said this last week. I think the whole NFC East, they're all pretenders. No one from the NFC East is going to make it to the Super Bowl. The Vikings, they're pretenders as well. So if I'm saying all this, I'm saying then what? The team, whoever wins the NFC South, they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl. Maybe if they get hot in these last 2 months.
He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive.
And Seattle. Am I picking Seattle gonna win? Represent the NFC? Maybe. Why not? Let's say these Seahawks win the NFC.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And you know what? Seattle, Kansas City, maybe. I'll find out. We'll see. It's crazy and topsy-turvy.
37 on 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
See, I don't know. I think this is going to be a closer game. I think Seattle's going to bring it to Tampa Bay. I mean, yes, they're only down by a touchdown at the moment.
Brady now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen. Broke off his pass rush. And then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right
Big
now.
third down here.
At home, that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Now Brady again. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 57 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Fournette will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Brady now to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. And the officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
And in the midfield.
And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it?
4th down.
3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And I thought they stopped him.
And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Suck up for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
So Seattle has about 3.5 minutes to answer back. Oh, and okay. Almost spoke too soon there.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. Call it a gain of a yard, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Oh, touchdown Seattle.
Here so far, and the Seahawks are back within a score. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling you, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
Well, question is, can Tampa Bay answer back with 2:12 in the first half?
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense back out. There's the veteran bruiser.
We'll see it. I thought he would stop. And then imagine that was the next play.
What I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated.
See how this first half ends. And I mean, if this is how the game goes in Munich, I mean, they'd be in for a show. But I think Tampa Bay's going to fall flat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And the thing is, I understand this is a video game. And it's not quite the same as real life, but
as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Brady.
wide open.
Evans has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Time's ticking. Well, I'm sure when there's less, if they get a first down, they'll probably go call timeout.
That 2nd and 7. Now Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down.
I don't understand why Tampa Bay would call timeout now. Okay.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little
This first half is going to take
go
forever. I do like the stadium design. I think that a lot of soccer stadiums do have that. You have the bowl, and then you have the little. I don't know what you want to call it. Extensions, because you want to keep that sound in. Wow. Another timeout.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, it's Brady. He'll check this
Are they
one.
going to hurry up?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, I know that's right. They don't do hurry up in Madden.
2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh,
The throw on 2nd down by Brady.
big 3rd down. I think they'll take the 3 here if they don't get the touchdown. Because he didn't come all this way down just to turn it over.
Not that time.
I think think Seattle might get the ball first. I'm not sure in the second half.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
I feel like my man, old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Succop's kick is good.
So 10-point lead, okay.
Up to 10, 24-14. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finished the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half, knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half, gives you a chance to go out and double.
Okay, so Tampa Bay does take the ball first. So yeah, you want some points before halftime if you're going to get the ball back. Okay. Okay. But they got 2 timeouts because they wasted that challenge.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
And it's a short kick, so he's going to have to
fielded just outside the goal line.
So enough time for one play. We'll see. I'll just take a knee and run the ball. Hail Mary. Well, if they had a play like they did last time, they can score before half. No, they'll just take a knee.
White flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we are at halftime here in Munich in the NFL International Series. As we send you back across the Atlantic to Orlando, as we say Guten Tag to our guys standing by. That's Jonathan Coachman. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's run through the next-gen stats for the Seahawks in that first half. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bucks with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And the Bucks ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
And so we start the second half. Tampa Bay gets the ball first at their own 25. And, oh, where was that, last possession?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Brady to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. His first catch of this 3rd quarter. He had 7 in the 1st half. It's also a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Up the gut, Fournette gets past one man. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
Tampa Bay moving the ball efficiently through the air.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his
fake 3rd down.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To throw is Brady.
No, boy, he dropped it. They caught it. Oh, well.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
This gets me. Okay, so this just in. For Week 11, the Chiefs-Chargers game has been flexed to Sunday night.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now
originally scheduled for Sunday Night Football was the Bengals versus Chargers. Well, Chargers suck, and Bengals aren't doing so hot. Or not so hot either. So that brings me to this. In 2 weeks, Week 12, Thanksgiving.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
You have for Sunday Night Football Green Bay at Philadelphia.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
And that brings me to
it's Smith.
No. Brings me to this.
Got the speedster Goodwin. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Because the Packers, they're 3-6 right now. Most likely going to be, and they have a short week too. The Packers, they play this Sunday and they play Thursday. They can easily be 3-8 heading into that weekend. And does the NFL really want they want the Packers on prime time? They didn't remove, if they didn't, well, they couldn't remove Denver, but they really want to keep the Packers in prime time or not. And then you have that Monday night game coming up in a few weeks too. Is that the 12th?
Now Smith.
Or no, they have
by week 14. Week 15, it's Green Bay and Green Bay versus the LA Rams, and that's not a good one either. But looking at week 12, that's Thanksgiving. You can't touch any Thanksgiving games. But you got Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Tennessee, Miami, Houston, Chicago, New York Jets, Atlanta, Washington, Denver, Carolina, Baltimore, Jacksonville, LA Chargers, Arizona, Seattle, Las Vegas. No, they don't want to give those up. So no, that probably would stay on Sunday night.
On second down, it's Walker. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ooh, 3rd and 18.
Now Gino.
Look at that running lane. Oh, he found someone. And no flags.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
Okay, so buys this week. We just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 teams. The most that we'll see on bye weeks until week 14.
Walker now on
Which is
first
ridiculous. And there's no bye weeks week 12. Everyone plays week 12.
Down to the 22. Just a yard
But
to pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
this week on buys, we'll have Baltimore, Cincinnati, New England, and the New York Jets. I already know. Oh. We'll be getting into my picks in a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard.
We'll see how this drive goes, and we'll take a look at picks. How we did last week.
Throwing is Smith.
Ooh, what?
Look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage, and that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And now
Oh.
play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
See.
Well, here's the call.
Nope, it's upheld.
After review of the play, ruling on the field
So
stays.
the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty.
Seattle needs, well, field goal. They can sell for a field goal, but they're still down by a touchdown. Oh, come on, Walker.
He gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Big third down here.
So 3rd and goal. The defense in the dime.
Can still bring pressure.
Design run up the middle.
Smith.
He just throws it away.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Myers' kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back now comes Tampa Bay. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Running left is Walker.
Oh, look at him go.
And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 32-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Oof.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try for the first with Walker. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Gets hit as he lets go.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run, first level being the D-line, and linebacker second level, the secondary the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
So not quite a first and goal.
They can still get a first down at the 1-inch mark. Jeez.
Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas.
So that's 5 yards, 4 yards. Okay.
4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6.
They better do a play action, but
up the middle.
oh, he's down to 2, so
it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
but it's his 4th down territory. You'd go for it on 4th down. I say yes.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They give it to the fullback, and he gets in.
Across the chalk, into the end zone, touchdown, Seahawks.
And now the momentum has swung in Seattle's favor.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Like, oh man.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
Okay, anyways. Picks for this week. Oh, not looking Good. I went 6-7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 of those 7 losses were one possession games. But I digress. I am 70-65. Let's turn this sun gun around. Here are the games for this week. For Thursday night, we have Atlanta at Carolina. Sunday, early kickoff. We got Seattle versus Tampa Bay in Munich, Germany. Then we got Minnesota at Buffalo. A game I was thinking about doing, but decided not to because I don't know the health status on Josh Allen, and I did not want a false outcome, you could say. Because I already know Buffalo is going to beat Minnesota, but if Josh Allen is not playing and he's hurt, then you know what's going to happen. Minnesota's going to win.
The Brady and the Buccaneers here first.
I hope not, but
at their own 23. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
Then we got Detroit at Chicago. Denver at Tennessee. Jacksonville at Kansas City. Cleveland at Miami. Houston at the New York Giants. New Orleans at Pittsburgh. Late games. Indianapolis at Las Vegas. Dallas at Green Bay. The return of Big Mike McCarthy. Arizona at LA Rams. Sunday night, LA Chargers at San Francisco. And Monday Night Football, we got Washington at Philadelphia. The streets of Philadelphia. Big third down. And he gets sacked.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one return.
So this will be they'll have to punt the ball on 4th down, and that'll be the last play of the quarter. Let's see how with all the momentum. Anyways, Thursday Night Football. Carolina had a chance to win that game. Costly penalty, blew it. Atlanta's been on the upswing, actually.
It's 2.9 to be precise. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
Atlanta got screwed over a few weeks back against Tampa Bay, where Tampa Bay got a roughing the passer penalty and didn't get the ball back, didn't get a chance to tie it or win it. They beat Carolina. And they had a close game against the LA Chargers. Now they're going to Carolina this time. Carolina just got beat up.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
Carolina just got beat up against Cincinnati, where Joe Mixon scored 5 touchdowns.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
I want to lean towards the home team here because they almost beat them last time in Atlanta, but Atlanta got the win. But you know what? I'm sticking with Atlanta. I think Atlanta's the better team. They're the hot hand, and they get the job done on the road against Carolina. And Geno Smith is
Smith lost it.
Anyways, give me Atlanta on Thursday night. Then this game, it's a close one, 24-24. I think, I don't know if it'll be this high scoring. But I will say, I do think Seattle gets the win. I think Seattle is the better team in all honesty, healthier team, and that they'll get the job done. They'll beat Tampa Bay on Sunday. Minnesota at Buffalo. I am not picking Minnesota. Josh Allen can't go on Sunday because of that elbow injury, then I can see the Vikings win. But I'm not flip-flopping. I'm sticking with Buffalo. Buffalo's the better team. And the only teams they've lost are teams within their division. On the road.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to
give me
execute,
Buffalo.
isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let
Detroit
them get there.
at Chicago.
And made the tackle.
I wish this ends in a tie. I really do hope this gives Detroit momentum to go to Chicago and beat the Bears. But I'm pretty sure the Bears are going to win. But you know what? I'm sticking with my guns. I'm going with Detroit. Give me Detroit.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Denver at Tennessee. If Derrick Henry has anything to say, he's going to run all over Denver.
Excellent job by their defense to
give me
the
the Titans.
provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
Jacksonville at Kansas City. Do I really need to say this? All I know is Jacksonville ain't going to score much. Give me Kansas City.
At their own 17-yard line. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans.
Cleveland at Miami. We all know Miami's the better team. Cleveland stinks. Give me Miami. Houston at the New York Giants. Giants. I really think so. I mean, Houston did put on a little exhibition against Philly, but that was at home.
From up near the 40
Short
to the
week.
big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
New Orleans at Pittsburgh. This is a coin flip.
Brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
This is a coin flip here. It depends. But you know what? Since they're at Pittsburgh, I'll go with the home team. Give me Pittsburgh. Give me the Steel Girds. Late game. Indianapolis at Las Vegas.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
It'd be very ironic if the Colts get the win. But Vegas is so much better. It's which dumpster fire is has less garbage that it's trying to burn. I'm going with Las Vegas.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
That's
And
right.
D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's
Dallas at Green Bay.
So signs of
I
life
don't
in
want to
what's
see
been
the
a
Packers lose a 6th straight
in the
game.
second half.
I don't want to see
Here's
them lose
1st and 10.
to their former head coach, Mike
Again,
McCarthy.
it's Fournette. And he'll power ahead.
But I'm going to go with
About
Dallas
3
because they're the
yards,
better,
2nd
healthier
down,
team.
coming up.
And they're just coming off a bye, which, Green Bay always faces a team coming off a bye or a short week. Or a long week.
Stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Arizona at the Rams.
On
I'm
the
going with the
draw, this is
Rams,
Fournette.
but who knows. Sunday Night
He's gonna get
Football.
this pretty close to a first down as
LA
the tackle
Chargers
is
at
made
San
the
Francisco.
Seahawks 35. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage
San
there right
Francisco.
up the gut.
And he's a guy that has
And then Monday Night Football, Washington at Philadelphia. Let's just
or create or get
say
through
Eagles are
contact
going
or
to they're
trash.
going 9-0.
Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field.
Now let's see how
and
this
make a
game
run as we
finishes
just saw
up.
there.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down to Evans on the slant. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
first and 10. Here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Brady going to throw. Otten brings it in over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O'Keefe, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try now for Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
That's what Tampa Bay needs to get back on top. Seattle had their opportunity. Now the momentum swung the other way.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He'll spot Eskridge open left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Smith.
On Seattle.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Geno down to throw.
Ooh.
His throw's going to be in.
Way off. 6:32 left, 3rd and 18. Seattle needs to get this first down. I'm not saying the game's going to be over.
Right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big
But
third down play in order
it's not
to pick up the
looking
yardage
too
needed.
good. Oh, they're coming with a blitz.
They've converted 6 times
And
and could use a 7th here. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Smith now to throw.
Oh, you can't throw it away on 3rd and 18.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Fair catch, okay.
And taken right near the 30-yard line. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun.
They need to force a 3 and out.
4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's a give to Fournette. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 3. Seattle needs to make a stop here.
Now Brady.
No, and they don't. They can kill a little more clock here.
First down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They're killing that clock.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
They'll probably take another 30 seconds off, snap the ball around 4 minutes. Seattle's not out of it yet. You saw that touchdown that Geno had.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Brady. And Brady has it over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. first and 10 at the 38. Brady to throw again. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Brady now to throw. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slam.
I'll take it down to a 2-minute warning. That's a first down. So see.
19. Brady to Gage for a Tampa first. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang.
This will take us to a 2-minute warning.
And he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as
we're going to run the ball, timeout, run the ball, timeout, run the ball, timeout, take a field goal. Oh.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Seattle had their opportunities, but they blew it.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown.
I don't know. I think Tampa Bay will milk more time. Get Seattle take their timeouts, get the first out, and end the game.
There at the end of the drive, he had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him.
Whose helmet does Geno Smith have?
Suck up for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
So Seattle has 1:52 to get 2 touchdowns. They got 2 timeouts, so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down on the scoreboard. 1:46 to go. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. On first down, Smith.
Ooh.
And his throw is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me,
I want Seattle to get a few first downs so they can use those timeouts. So it's not like Tampa Bay takes a knee, timeout, Seattle. Tampa Bay takes a knee, timeout, Seattle.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first
I don't want
down.
that.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Man open, it's Goodwin. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
So we gotta hurry up.
He's going to have a Seahawks first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I like how they don't take a timeout.
Throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing again is Smith.
Interception. And now be the game.
And the Bucksons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Yeah, but we'll see how waste their timeout. Probably.
You might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it.
No, they don't need to, but they will.
Use it strictly for pride.
Just take the 2 knees instead of 3, and then call it a game. Tampa Bay wins the first NFL game in Europe, or in Germany, according to Madden. But we'll find out come Sunday. I think it's going to be the other way around. I think.
Victory formation
Yeah.
for the Buccaneers.
Why?
Down to a knee they go. Now the Seahawks forced to use their
timeout
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Like, you don't need to call timeout. It's not going to do anything. Now they're going to bobble the snap and you recover it. You get a touchdown, get an onside kick, recover it, and throw another touchdown pass. And for schlitz and giggles, you kick another onside kick, recover it, and get in field goal range and kick a game winner. So unfortunately, we got to sit here for another kneel down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Yeah. Tom Brady sensational once again.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins.
And Pete Carroll is not happy. They had a chance. They tied the game tied at 24 apiece and couldn't do jack diddly with it. Tampa Bay took advantage.
What I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
Well, there you have it. Tampa Bay took care of business. I don't think it's going to be this high scoring. I think Seattle's going to find a way on Sunday in Munich, Germany to actually win it. So we'll find out. Last game in Europe. There's one more international game that's going to be in Mexico City, unless their stadium field is really crappy. But until then, till next week, hopefully all your teams win. Enjoy. Adios, muchachos.